Good morning. Not sure. Okay, it's gonna go to that side. It is, wow, such great lighting right here. It is Thursday morning, and we are just hanging out this morning. Luca just had breakfast. I ate breakfast, had my coffee, started cleaning up the house a little bit. Oh. I unpacked the, I almost said washer, then I almost said dryer, but no, dishwasher. I unpacked that this morning and got all that stuff put away. I loaded it up last night. What are you doing? What are you doing? And Luca did pretty decent last night. He slept from like, uh-oh, Mickey fell. He slept from 7 p.m. to 6:30 this morning. And then he was up in his crib from 6:30 to 7. And then I went in and got him at 7. But he was just rolling around in there, completely fine, content, just talking to himself, which I love that when he wakes up in the mornings, he's not like a screamer, like screaming, upset. He just like chills. So, the earliest that I try to go in and get him, unless he's like having an issue breathing, then I'll go in and get him earlier. Did Mickey fall again? Which the other morning I did go and grab him earlier at like 5:45 or something, because it did sound like he was having trouble breathing. That was his first night that he was sick, and before we started using the Zyrtec. But honestly, the Zyrtec has been literally life-changing. So I'm really glad we took him to the pediatrician, because otherwise you're gonna get stuck. Otherwise we would just be humidifying and hoping for the best. So, anyhow, he just had so many grapes and then a little handful of Cheerios. I'm trying to keep him like real nice and hydrated, and he's doing an awesome job. You wouldn't, like, if you just glanced at him or like watched him eat, you wouldn't think that he was sick, because he doesn't act sick. Like, his little appetite is not being swayed by being sick. So he's also starting to let me use the nose sucker a little bit more, which is helpful, because it's helping just like clear out everything. So anyhow, that is what's going on this morning. Kevin last night, he came home after teaching, and then immediately when he walked in the door, got an emergency call for something down in St. Augustine. So he had to go there, and I don't even know what time he got home last night, but it was between like 1:30 and 2:30. And then he got up at 6:30 and headed to work. So, at some point today, the filtration guy is coming. So probably during Luca's first nap, I'll take a shower and kind of put myself together a little bit more and not be in a sports bra and sweatpants. And Alicia may come out today. I know she mentioned it, but I'm not sure if she still plans on coming out. Do you have the hiccups? Oh. On top of the hiccups, you're just drooling away over here. Are you stuck? Here, back it up. So, that is our plan. Our little pond out front. It's rained like the past couple days. So our little pond out front it just fluctuates. It gets big and then dries up a little bit, but not all the way. We're gonna have to bring in like a lot of dirt to fill that in. But other than that, that is our morning so far. Not horrible. Pediatrician said today was gonna be the worst day out of his sickness, and so far, knock on wood, he's doing great. So hoping it stays this way, hoping he doesn't get any worse, hoping the Zyrtec is just really like kicking it out of his system, drying it up. Just popped in Luca's next load of laundry. It's the box that doesn't fit him yet, but needs to be washed because the box was out in our garage, and also he just has sensitive skin. So I like to keep all his stuff washed with his detergent. That way I know it's not going to irritate him. So that's washing. It's probably going to be like a long wash. I think our new washer like figures out how long to wash something based off of the weight of the clothes in it, because it like rotates back and forth for a little bit to like weigh it, and then it pops up how long it's going to be. So it's probably going to be a long cycle, but I want to try to get it all done at once. And we have the extra large washer, which I'm so excited about because it really can fit a lot. Even though it takes a little longer when you pack it down, to me it's worth it. And then our dryer does an amazing job drying. So anywho, we're coming up on his first nap, so he's gonna go down here soon, and then I'm gonna get ready for the day. I still haven't heard from Alicia, but that is that's what's going on. Good morning. You may be like, Gabby, what happened? Yesterday's vlog just ended yesterday morning? Yeah. Let's see. What happened was Alicia was on her way over. Doorbell rang, right? I had Luca down for his first nap. Doorbell rang. And I'm like at the point where I need to get like a little sign for our doorbell that says something about, even though it doesn't wake him up, because our doorbell like box is in our laundry room, so really it's not even that loud in his room, so I guess I don't really need a sign. But anyhow, the only time our doorbell has rang has been when Luca is napping. Our doorbell rings, and I had already gotten ready because I knew Alicia was coming over. So I walk to the front, and I knew that at some point we were supposed to be getting the water filtration system put in. So I see like a guy standing on the front porch, and I assume it's him. So I go and I answer the front door and talk to him for a minute. He's like, hey, here to put in your water filtration system. Where do you want it? Next to the house or next to your well? I was like, let me call my husband. I don't know. So anyhow, he ends up hooking that up. It took a really long time. I wasn't oh no, hold on, Luca dropped his toy. Okay, so the guy came, he set up our water filtration system. It took a while. I didn't realize that he was going to have to cut the water to our house, but like it makes sense. But I wasn't prepared for that. And he didn't like warn me. He may have told Kevin, but Kevin wasn't here. Kevin was supposed to come back and meet the guy here while he was hooking it up, and Kevin didn't make it back till about midway of him hooking it up. So anyhow, me and Alicia just like hung out all day. It was Alicia's first time coming to the house, so we just kind of gave her a little tour and showed her like what we're going to be working on. And Alicia and I talked about our like future plans for the gardening and stuff like that, our meal prepping that we're going to do, and we're officially starting next week. So we have a little plan of how we're going to slowly dip our toes in everything that we wanted to do, not overwhelm ourselves. So I'll talk more about that on next Monday's vlog is when we're starting. So next Monday and Tuesday are the 2 days that Alicia and I are going to hang out and kind of like kick off. We don't even know what we're going to call it. I don't know. So anyhow, like homesteading wannabes, basically. So I made dinner. I just made the green bean stroganoff that I've made before for you guys. And Alicia had dinner with us, and then she packed up and left because she had quite a ride back to Jacksonville. So she left. Kevin rented a ditch witch, or got a ditch witch from his work. I'm not really sure. He brought it home yesterday while I was cooking dinner, went to go offload it because our internet line, so you guys know how far back we are from the road. Our internet line is supposed to be buried underground because of how far we're back. There's not poles to have it like up in the air, but also Kevin didn't want it up in the air. So right now it's just sitting on top of our dirt, and it needs to be put in a conduit and dropped in the ground. So that's what Kevin's gonna work on today. But the ditch witch the first ditch witch that he got, the blade wouldn't go down, so he had to go return that this morning. And then I think a company is gonna bring one out to us today. So Kevin's returning that now. Then he's gonna head back. He said that he had a bunch of stuff to work on today, but it was so late last night when we were talking that I don't remember what else he said he needed to do other than that. But I'm glad that I got all my laundry done because of the filtration system, they shocked our lines yesterday, and I'm not allowed to do laundry for like 24 hours because it'll turn our clothes pink. So, yeah, I am like not doing laundry currently. I've got one box for sure left that I found that I need to do, which is like a comforter and blankets. While I was waiting for Alicia yesterday, I found another box over in the front area by our front door. It was actually like a mix match box of some bathroom stuff. So I got that unloaded and put away. So one more box down. And then last night after dinner, after we put Luca to bed and gave him a bath and everything out of order, gave him a bath, then put him to bed, my Vanity came, which I wasn't expecting my Vanity. It said between the 6th and the 11th, and yesterday was the 7th, and it arrived. So I was super excited about that. Kevin and I tackled that last night, and I'm glad that Kevin was there to help put it together because the instructions were so unclear. I couldn't have put that thing together by myself, and it probably would have taken half a day. With Kevin and I putting it together last night, the time lapse that you're probably watching right now, this is a 3.5-hour time lapse in like 25 seconds. So that was a slight nightmare, but I love it. We got done last night at 10, and I was so pooped that I didn't put anything in it. So that's what I'm going to work on, I think, during Luca's first nap today, is unloading the boxes that I have in the bathroom and moving some stuff around in the bathroom so it's more where it needs to be. Like if it's makeup, hair, stuff like that, it's over in my Vanity. So I'll show that to you guys in a little bit when I go in there to work on that, and talk more about that. I knew it was kind of inevitable, yes, that I would catch Luca's cold because he can't keep his hands off of my face. He sneezes on me. He's just a part of me. So I'm starting to get congested, but I'm hoping that my body can fight it off a little bit better than his. He is doing much better. Last night he did wake up his normal time, so I'm almost starting to wonder if he's starting to already get better because his sleep schedule is going back to normal, and he's not sleeping through the night anymore like he was when he first got sick. Kevin is also getting sick. So Kevin is losing his voice and is very congested. But I've noticed that the pollen, which I think I mentioned to you guys, is so thick out here. So it might be a mixture of a cold and allergies for Kevin because it's bad. But I bought an air purifier for Luca's room. I think someone suggested that on here, or maybe someone on my Facebook suggested it. So that'll be here, I think, today. So we'll set that up, and hopefully that can help knock down on just everything going on with Luca. And then if we end up liking the air purifier, I think I might end up getting one for our bedroom, and maybe even possibly one for somewhere out here in the main room. I've always kind of wanted an air purifier. I've had a little tiny air purifier before, but it was just like a little something that my grandma at the time, I think, had like bought out of a magazine. So it wasn't like a heavy duty one. And the one that I got for Luca, I think is going to be really good. It had really good reviews on Amazon. So I'm excited to get it here, put it together, and see it work. So I'm sorry for these really long intros, but I just get like real chatty in the mornings. So hope you don't mind. I have to figure out what we're going to do for dinner. Oh, I do not have to figure out what we're going to do for dinner tonight. Look at this. We have leftovers galore, so don't have to figure that out. All right, so this is my makeup vanity, and I've got a few boxes of stuff that I needed to go through and put in it. This literally came in a million pieces, but it's very cool. It has a makeup light and then these strips on the side. I don't know if you'll be able to see it during the day, but oh yeah, there's like a bunch of different cool like modes that it does. Party mode. So I thought, hi Nico, I thought that this would be cool to use late at night when we're taking a shower, set the mood with some party strips, have a little rave in here. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this puppy, he's our neighbor's dog, but I'm starting to feel like he's also ours too. He's in our yard 80% of the time, living his best life. So anyhow, it's got like the time on it, which it's not blinking in real life, but some shelves. I just need to clean it. We put it together last night and it got so late that we were freaking over it and went to bed. I got this little stool, which also has storage in it, and it's like a nice cush. So I'm gonna go grab the vacuum, clean this, and then I'm gonna start putting my stuff in it. So I got some stuff put away, not a lot. Luca already woke up from his nap, but I'm gonna leave him in there and see if he can settle back down because it's only been 30 minutes. And usually when he wakes up from his naps early like this, he can settle himself back down. I'm just unsure with him being sick if he can. So anyhow, I got most of the boxes put away, and I need to find homes for some of the other stuff that I just don't know where to put. So I need to figure that out, but I also need to see if he's going to go back down, which I think kind of looks like he's about to, maybe. All right, so I did a little bit more while Luke is just kind of laying in his crib trying to figure out if he's going to go back to sleep or not. He's calm, but he keeps coughing. I think he just shut his eyes though, so hopefully he'll go back to sleep. So I added this stuff up here. I feel like this is stable enough to where the cats probably won't knock it off. I know they're gonna use the top of this to get to the window for the time being, but hopefully that's all that they do and they don't, like, it's pretty solid. So anyhow, I just put my little sign in here with my, little hand, and I've got some of my rings on it and a crystal. I'm not sure what I'm going to put up here yet. I need to scoot it over a little bit so the door will shut. There we go. And then over here, I've just got some like body butters and a face mask. This is the thing from the Dollar Tree that I want to try soon. my everyday makeup, which I need to go through and condense a little bit more. I've got all of my eyelashes in this drawer. In this drawer, I have like hair accessories, so like hair clips, stuff like that. Down here, I've got hair, like sprays and gels, and my styling tools that I don't grab all the time. In here I have my styling tools that I do grab all the time, and my brushes. Over here I've got extra brushes, like face brushes, and some lipsticks. And then in here are all of my palettes. And then down here is where I'm just storing all of my jewelry for the time being until I figure out a better way to, a better way to do it. And I don't have anything in this yet. But that is my makeup vanity setup for the time being. I was able to clear some stuff off of here. The only stuff that I left up here was stuff that I use like daily. But I may actually put that stuff over here, like my face cream. I probably will put it over here. And then that way I'm like utilizing my area over there. For the time being, I am still going through. I have this pack, which is about half full. And then I have one more. Oh, he's starting to cry again. I've got one more like face wipe pack that I need to go through, and then I'm actually going to not use those anymore, and I'm gonna make my own wipes, like my own face wipes that are like more sustainable. So that is my plan for that. So I'll keep you updated on that journey. I'm having to move my little sign around because it's causing the door to open up. So, okay. So I had to move my sign up there with my thing. For the time being, it makes it look more full, but it was causing the door to pop open because it was too much against the door. So anyhow, that is what I've done this morning. Kevin did a quick little grocery shop because I realized that we were almost out of Luca's little pouches that he's having daily. And I've been enjoying giving them to him because I feel like it's boosting his hydration. They're the fruit and veggie pouches that are the pre-made ones. Eventually I want to make my own, but for the time being, they were buy one, get one at Publix. So we can't really beat that. So I had Kevin pick those up, and just a couple other kind of random things, which where did he put all of that stuff now that I'm thinking about? Did he put it away? So Luca's birthday is next week, and I was gonna make him a little like cake for him to have, or like a cupcake or something like that for him to have on his actual birthday. But there was another mom in our mom's group, and she was like, what other pie babies are out there? And I'm like, oh my God, I have a pie baby. So I've now decided to make him a pumpkin pie for his cake smash for his actual birthday. So I got the ingredients to make the pumpkin pie, and I'm excited because I've never actually made a pumpkin pie before, like an actual pumpkin pie from scratch. But anyhow, I had Kevin pick up the stuff, but I'm glad I walked out here because he left the crust that needs to be refrigerated out on the counter. But he went and picked up the machine, the like ditch witch thing, so he's out there digging a ditch. I'm thinking Luca is back to sleep, so I've got one last box of clothes that I need to go through and put up. So I'm like, is there room in my closet to do this? Because I'm not really sure. And I think it's my dresser box. like clothes that were in my dresser. So I'm not even sure really what's in it. So I guess I'm going to go through it and see what I can figure out and see what I can fit in the closet. I'm still on the hunt for a different shoe rack. I'm not sure. So Alicia and I are going to go to Walmart on Monday. And I'm not sure if Walmart has shoe racks or not. I need to look because I'm coming to figure out that Walmart is a little bit cheaper to buy stuff from than Amazon, which I guess that makes sense. But I'm just wondering if Walmart has like a good shoe rack or if it's like the bar ones, because I don't want the bar ones. I've had that one before and my shoes always fall off. So let's tackle the closet. Okay, so I got most of it put away. Alicia I had this like drawer thing that I got from Walmart a while ago, and I brought it to Alicia's house back when we were doing our resin adventure. And we're not doing resin anymore, and we're getting rid of the resin. So Alicia asked me if I wanted the drawer system back. I said yes. So I'm gonna remind her to bring it on Monday, but I'm hoping I can clean it out and put some of my remaining like random workout shorts and stuff like that in it in my closet. And then that'll help free up some space. I am out of breath. But I got rid of another heaping pile of clothes, added it to this box, take back to the rental. We'll probably take that stuff back this weekend so we can get it out of this house. And then by Monday, that box should be gone. And I need to look for a shoe rack at Walmart, see what Walmart's saying. I also think I'm going to put my bathing suits in that little drawer system if it fits. Like if the bathing suits fit. And then my closet will be one step closer to being done. Luca just woke up from his nap. Kevin's pickaxing something. He's actually gotten pretty far. All the way from the road down to about here. So I'd say he's a little over halfway. Oh, he's about to do it again. Let's see how this thing works. So anyhow, I think once he digs the trench, he then has to lay like a pipe in it. Then he has to pull our internet through the pipe. So I think it's a little bit more work than I thought it was going to be, but hopefully it won't take all day. That was a kind of rough nap. Piping pipes together. Our pond is drying up quite a bit. That's exciting until it rains again, and then it'll be giant again. But I just thought we'd come outside, enjoy the breeze a little after we had lunch. What do you think? You see the horsies over there? See the horsies? Yeah. Oh, look, there's the mini horse. Look at this pollen. It's probably why we don't feel good. Hello. I wanted to come out here and like sit and enjoy, but I'm afraid that we're gonna get more stuffed up. Okay, so Luca had another dresser that was matches like his crib. Well, it doesn't match his crib, but I did my best to match his crib to the furniture that I inherited that was mine as a baby. And so it's this tiny dresser, and it just doesn't fit in his room currently. And I feel like if we tried to shove it in there, he doesn't need it, and there's just no space for it. So it was sitting outside of our master bedroom door, and I was just using it to like set my purse on and as a catch-all and everything, but it didn't really like fit the vibe out there either. And I was thinking that I would try to get the Alex drawers from IKEA, but I just did some measurements because I was like, oh, the Alex drawer is kind of like tall and could maybe fit right here. I just did measurements and it definitely will not fit, and I can't scoot this over enough to make it fit. So, because my plan was to like get a tall set of drawers, which I still may be like on the hunt for those eventually sometime, and then put that next to this, and then put like my underwear and my bras and stuff like that in it, because I'm constantly like, that's the first thing that I pull for when I get out of the shower. So I'm like, in reality, it would be okay in here. Like, it would make sense to my brain for it to be in here. But it's not slender enough. So then I was like, okay, I need to put some more stuff in this dresser, but this dresser has my bra and my underwear in it currently in the top drawer. And I was like, where else can I put them? So then, boom, moved this in here. So it now has my underwear and bras in it. And now I'm going to try to figure out what I can put that's left in this box in the dresser drawer that I just freed up in there, so I can possibly go ahead and get this box out of my closet. All right, I just sneezed, so excuse my snotty sound, but that box is now out of here, and I've got like one spot left for that thing that I think I'm gonna have Alicia bring me, and I'll probably put like my bathing suits in it, which are up in that corner, and maybe like my winter hats, random stuff like that. And then eventually I'll have my shoe thing here, and I'll probably put my luggage inside of my luggage to make it smaller. So the Ditch Witch fell into the ditch. I thought that Kevin was coming to get his truck keys to take it back because I thought he was done. But actually, come to find out, I just couldn't see the Ditch Witch stuck behind him. So I think he's gonna try to somehow get it out with his truck, and hopefully not get his truck stuck. But here's the Ditch Witch stuck. Oh no, y'all. He wants me to go out there and help him. Now he wants me to get in the truck and drive it. Oh no. All right, y'all. Ready? How far does he want me to go? I did it! Luca woke up from his nap. Hungry? So we're having a little snack. All right, more boxes added here because I got some more of this stuff cleared out. So these 2 boxes are my glass jars, which in theory I should go through that and figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of before we bring the entertainment center over. So I can just go ahead and take it back to the rental if I don't want it. Our litter robot replacement base came. Nico's trying to get in the box. So tonight we have to switch that out and then mail our broken base, I think, back to them. Oh, that means I'm going to have to get my printer put together. Oh, yeah. So I need to find my printer in my office this weekend. I have it on the list to do for Sunday, so I can get those set up, and then that way I can get the shipping label printed so it can go back on it, and then we can figure out where to drop this off. This, I think, is wall decor. I know this is plants and stuff and wall decor, so we're slowly getting through these boxes, and I'm hoping that the weather tomorrow we're gonna go to the rental. I'm hoping the weather tomorrow is going to hold out so we can take this big pile of boxes back to the rental and get it out of here. Excuse me, student driver. So in the rental, I had more of like a boho-ish theme, and I have a peacock chair over in the rental that I'm actually going to sell. And I'm thinking about taking these back to the rental and selling them also. I originally used them to like hold plants and hold crystals and stuff, but I'm just not really like feeling it for this house. So I think I'm gonna put them back in the purge box and take them back. And then if I change my mind once we get like everything put together here, I can bring them back, but don't tell my husband that. I feel like I'm getting more and more congested now that it's nighttime. Anyhow, Luke is in bed. He is hanging out. I'm editing the vlog, and I'm ending the night. Did we get the litter robot base switched out? No. Sometime this weekend it'll happen. And yeah, that's it. I'll take you with us back to the rental tomorrow, do some painting. Kevin's gotta go drop the ditch witch back off, and that was our day today.
Toodles.
Say bye, Key.
Say bye, Key. She don't care.